We're doing it. Hello.
Hey, we're at PAX.
We're at PAX. Hi, I am Sarah Franco, high-level monk and co-cult leader of Cult.Exe.
And I'm KeganExe. I'm your content necromancer and the other cult leader here at +1 EXP.
And as we've already yelled really loud into the mics, we're at PAX.
Woo!
We're here all weekend and we're going to be playing some games. But first, Kegan and I are going to play some Renegade Racers, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited.
Excellent, excellent. So, I don't see any reason to not just jump into it.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Okay, Kegan, what is the name of your racer?
My racer's name is Din Viesel.
Din Viesel. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pan. What kind of car does Din Viesel drive?
Oh, classic Mustang.
Okay.
Like old school muscle car.
Okay, we love it. So we're gonna pan in, and it's gonna be just like low house music, and it's nighttime, full nighttime. There's there's a pair of headlights that are cutting through the dark on a winding, twisty road. As you drive up, and the camera like pans like across the roof and like down and like into the windshield where we see you gripping the steering wheel. You were on a mission, a man on a mission, because your family's been stolen.
My family's been stolen?
Your whole family's been stolen.
What does that even mean?
It means that while you were away providing for said family, you came home to your beautiful villa, the one you had retired to when you had done that one last job, to find everyone, your whole family, kidnapped. Who was in your crew?
Oh, God. Okay, so there's my girlfriend. She has
For sure.
amnesia.
Okay. Okay.
So she doesn't remember she's my girlfriend, and we don't talk about it enough.
We don't. Okay.
Let's see. There's a hacker on my crew.
Okay.
For sure. And then, there's the police who like had to leave the force.
Okay.
Whole 9 yards. Yeah, and I think he's a drift racer.
Okay.
We have very different vibes.
Okay, I love it. So, your crew's been taken, and you were able to, using the tracking device in your necklace on your girlfriend who has amnesia,
Yeah.
you were able to track your way to the city where they're at. And as we kind of pan out of the car again, you're pulling into the beautiful lights of Miami. It's for sure Miami. And as you pull in, you're driving, and all of a sudden you hear the revving of loud engines behind you as 3 cars and 2 motorcycles that are clearly bad guys pull up behind you to try and stop you from getting your girlfriend.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, so, sorry, I have ADHD, and there's a lot
You're
going
okay.
on. We're live at PAX.
We're live at PAX.
Where is my girlfriend in this situation?
So you are on your way. You know that you need to get across the city to
Other side of the city.
Cool. Where she's being held in a mansion.
Okay. Well, I don't think these baddies can keep up with me.
Okay.
So I'd like to just haul ass out of here.
Okay. Will you roll fast for me?
I will roll fast for you. A 3d6 and a stunt dice.
Hell yeah.
And that is 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a bad roll.
Yeah, that's so you feel pretty confident that you can get ahead of them, and you slam on the gas. But what you've forgotten is that there was recently a hurricane in Miami, and the roads are really slick. So you actually peel out for a second, and the bikes are able to come up, and the bikes are now in front of you.
Okay.
And they are pulling out firearms to shoot at you, but the 3 cars are behind. And they're gonna try and like slow you down. I'm gonna need you to -1 gas.
All right, 1 gas. I'm gonna take your pencil.
Take my pencil.
Cool. Yeah, no, that hits. That hurts.
Yeah, it's not great. What do you want to do now?
Okay. What I would like to do.
Yeah.
So as we're racing, I would like to roll down my window.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a wrench out of
Amazing.
the side of my car, and I'm gonna go for one of these motherfuckers on a motorcycle. I'm just gonna chuck the wrench at him.
Hell yeah, you are. Roll furious.
Furious. That feels like my vibe.
This is very good. Do you yell something as you do this?
Let's see how I roll first, and then we'll answer that question.
All right.
That's better. 11, 12, 13. That's a 14 overall.
Perfect. Yeah, you clock this guy right on the side of the head.
Okay.
What do you yell?
I think it's just like a primal scream.
Okay, yeah, you just scream out, and as you throw the wrench, it hits the guy in the helmet, and they swerve into oncoming traffic and like flip up over the car, and there's a big explosion.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing. It's very, very good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Awesome. Okay, so as you're driving, and you look up because you've taken out one of the baddies, I'm gonna roll to see what happens. Give me one of them D6. Okay. All right. Yeah. So as you're driving, you see the explosion. You smile to yourself as you know that like you're getting closer. You look ahead and there's a hairpin turn that's approaching. So, how do you want to handle this?
I'm gonna speed through this turn.
Okay, you're gonna drive fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like this dice tray. I'm blaming you for my poor rolls
Yeah,
today.
it's not great.
That's an 11.
Okay, yeah, so you are able to clear the turn, but you go out a little bit wide, and one of the cars, actually two of the cars are going to get in front of you.
Okay.
As they slip in front. So you've got the motorcycle, two cars, and a car behind you.
Okay.
As you come around this hairpin turn and are still moving forward.
Yeah, I think as I come around, I'm going to try to take one of the motorcycles out with like the back end of the car.
Okay, yeah, roll me Furious.
I
Or
love
Fury
rolling
roll.
Furious.
Oh man, so close.
It's a 10.
10. You try to take them out. Actually, no, this makes sense because the motorcycle's right there. You clip their tire, and they like squiggle out and slam into this like sidewalk and up over and like crash through the window of like a watch store.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing.
2 motorcycles down.
And we also have some like brand. What is that in movies when they put the brands in the movies?
Brand placement?
Yeah. I do like that I can remember every word in the English language except for placement.
That's wild.
Okay, right, so you've handled the motorcycles. You have 2 cars in front of you and a car behind you. You've made it through this hairpin turn in the middle of the city of Miami. What do you want to do?
Okay. There's a car in front of me, there's a car behind me.
Yeah,
All right.
2 cars in front, 1 car behind.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'd like to speed up. I'm going to try to...
Okay,
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to front like I'm trying to speed between the 2 cars in front of me.
okay,
And at the last second, I'm going to hit my brakes and pull back so that
Okay.
the car behind me slams into the things in front of me.
okay, so you're trying to do a little switcheroo. First of all, we do have 2 failed rolls, so make sure you mark 2 family tokens.
Sure.
So, describe to me, are you doing this in a fast way, like a dodgy kind of way, or are you doing it in a road ragey kind of way?
We're doing this in a road ragey sort
Okay,
of way.
yeah, roll me Furious. Oh my gosh.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god.
There we go. All right, so that is 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Okay,
24, 25,
yeah, you for sure
26,
do
27.
it.
2 stunts.
2 stunts. So do you want a character stunt or 2 basics?
I'm going to take my character stunt, always
Okay.
angry. So my next Furious roll, I'm going to re-roll any dice lower than a 2.
Sick. Okay, yeah, describe to me what this looks like, because you 100% are successful.
Okay, yeah, so I think what happens is I am trying to look like I am darting up between these 2 cars, and as
Yeah.
they sort of close in and the car behind me and they're trying to like box me,
Yeah,
I slam on my brakes and pull behind the car,
perfect.
pull like to the side of the car that's behind me, so
Yeah.
it slams forward just into the 2 cars in front of me.
Perfect. Yeah, it slams, and they do the thing where the force of the car stops the one, and the 2 like flip around.
Yeah.
One slamming into like a food truck, an unabandoned food truck, of course, and the other one into a fire hydrant that like explodes and like water is going everywhere.
There are no more tacos in Miami, and I am acutely aware of the fact that it's my fault.
Yeah, you did this.
This is my fault.
That's gonna be the next race, is where like the angry citizens of Miami are getting you because there's no tacos left.
And I would deserve it.
And you would deserve it. And as you like contemplate, like, is your family worth all the tacos in Miami? You see a white van pull out in front of you, and the back doors fly open, and you see it's the hacker. They're tied up with their like hands behind their back. What's the hacker's name?
Oh God. Do you have a thought here?
I think their name should be Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry the hacker.
Jerry the hacker is tied up with their hands behind their back. They're gagged for some reason. I think that people think that they like can talk to computers. They're just not very. They're not with it. But someone and is actually you're driving. You're like behind the van. You're chasing, and they're gonna kick Jerry out of the van. So you're gonna have to like, and Jerry's gonna be in the middle of the road that you are speeding towards. How are you gonna try and avoid not running over your hacker friend?
So have you seen the movie Wanted?
Yes.
Do I have to explain the stunt I'm about to pull
Yes,
here?
because not everyone has seen it.
If you haven't seen Wanted, watch it. The camera's over there. If you have not seen Wanted, please watch it. But what I'm going to do is, they're here in the middle of the road, and I'm going to drift around them, open up my car door, and grab them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, again, how are you doing it though? Like, because I would say that this is more of a fast thing. Unless you can make a justification otherwise.
No, it's a fast thing, so I'm not going to get to use my fancy re-roll ability here. But, like, I've been rolling so well today.
It's so good, particularly on fast rolls.
It's the same roll. I just want you all to know, it's the exact same roll.
It is.
Wait, I got a stunt.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
We're doing good.
Holy shit, another one.
16. 19.
Okay.
2 stunts. Let me look at the stunts.
Because you can do 2 basic or 1 character.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to take 2 basic stunts. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to drift, and then I'm going to hit the NOS so I can catch back up to this white truck.
Amazing. Okay. So yeah, you do exactly what you said. You drift around, you open the door to like pick them up, and the second your hand makes contact with Jerry's, there's a flashback that like kicks in. As we're like back on the scene where you very first met Jerry the hacker. Can you tell us what that looked like?
Yeah, so what you don't know is this is Jerry. It is Geri. It is their nickname because they are geriatric.
This is everything to me.
And you know, I'm all about family. I'm Din Viesel. So I met geriatric at my parents' retirement home.
Okay.
And they were just very into cars, and we got chatting, and
Right.
holy shit, they're a hacker. I've needed one on my crew for.
Amazing.
So I invited them in.
Yeah.
You know, and they immediately clocked what I was trying to do, and they're like,
Right.
fuck yeah, let's do crime.
Let's do crime.
Let's do crime.
Let's do crime. And so you pick them up, like kind of by the like in between their hands where they're tied up, and just like bring them in using the momentum of the car. You spin out like 2 more times, like the back. There's a like slow mo as the back spoiler of your car like nearly hits like a hot dog vendor,
Yeah.
but like you just like barely like hit one of the little hot dogs hanging there.
I am aware that I'm responsible for the taco
You
shortage.
can't
I cannot be responsible for the hot
They're-
dog shortage.
The Miami citizens are like doing this. Like, no, not the hot dogs.
It's the Avatar cabbage gag.
Yes.
Just bigger.
Just bigger.
For every food.
Better. Yes. So you hit the NOS, and that actually is what pushes you away from this thing and forward towards the van that had your friend.
One sec. I'm going to do something very unprofessional and double check that my laptop's still working.
Yeah, please do. We're still working. Okay. Cool.
My screen turned off, so I wasn't sure if we were still
It was
recording.
very scary. Okay. So you now have Jerry the hacker in your car. You're able to kind of lean over and help untie their hands, and they remove the mask that's keeping them from talking, and they look at you and they go, Din, they're not holding them at the mansion. They have them in the penthouse, and they point due west from where you're headed. But you gotta be careful. The whole place is rigged with explosions.
Jerry, I have a plan. You said they're in the penthouse?
Yeah.
And I turn the other direction.
Holy shit.
We are racing off in a different direction
Okay.
entirely.
Okay.
I'm heading towards the airstrip.
Fuck yes, you are. Okay. All right. You're heading toward the airstrip. You're gonna get there. Like, there's gonna be a sequence of montages as you cut through regular traffic.
There's not a montage because by the time we get there, Jerry knows what's up.
Amazing.
But the viewer at home doesn't.
Okay. All right.
So we're going to get to the airstrip.
You're at the airstrip. Jerry has pulled out their spare laptop that you brought in your car because you knew, so they're going to be
It was in my glove compartment. I always have it there for when I have to rescue Jerry.
So they've already pulled it up. They say something about how it was so easy to hack all the traffic lights in Miami due to poor infrastructure. And what are you going to do? You're at the airstrip.
So there's a plane here.
Okay.
That we're just going to take a flashback, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, whose plane is it?
So who were my friends here? You have them written down.
So you have your girlfriend. You have your...
Oh, obviously. So the ex-cop, now he is a commercial pilot.
Oh my God.
Now he flew planes for the police. One of those classic, police flyers, if you will. And he has stashed a plane at this, what is now sort of an abandoned airstrip. Now, I understand the basics of flying a plane, you see.
Okay.
Because he taught me during this flashback.
Okay, gotcha.
But I haven't done it before.
Okay.
So we're going to drive our car right up into the back of this plane.
Okay.
And I'm going to run to the front of the plane.
Okay.
And we're going to take off.
Okay. I want you to roll a fast for me, because as you see this plane with as it's starting to take off and you're trying to catch up to the plane, you're going to start hearing people yelling, because inevitably the windows are down. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's just the way how it is. And you're going to see people with machine guns coming out from behind storage containers and trying to shoot you as you're getting onto this plane.
I love being shot at. It's top 3 favorite hobbies. Okay, that's a stunt. So we're at 6, 9, 12, 16.
Okay.
17, 18, 19.
Yeah, okay. So you perfectly evade
And we're going to take a stunt. 1 sec.
Oh, hell yeah, you are.
1 second. Let me take a stunt.
Oh, wait. You did the NOS, so you have to do -3 from this one.
Okay. That will still be a 16.
It will still work.
Okay, cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to ram.
Okay.
So me and the opponent here are both going to make furious rolls.
Okay.
But I haven't used my always angry stunt yet.
Oh my gosh. So you're going to win. Because I know how that stunt works.
Yeah. So I'm going to re-roll these 2.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 13, 17. So they have to beat a 17 or I'm fucking them up.
Okay. Here, I'm doing this. Okay.
Wow. They have 3...
Oh, they did pretty good. They got an 8.
They get a stunt in theory.
10.
Okay. So it doesn't work well for them.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
So we are ramming. Yeah, so the loser gets knocked into something.
And
they
you
lose.
get more gas.
I get gas. They get fucked up.
Okay. So yeah, you ram into whoever's shooting at you. Kind of and they're trying to hide behind a crate. And that's kind of how this works, is you hit the crate and it explodes, and Jerry reaches out and grabs a gas can as it flips up into the air.
Improbably.
And that person is just bludgeoned to death by gas cans.
We love it here.
We think it's great. And you get on the plane.
Yeah, we are on the plane.
You're now on the plane.
We're taking off.
You're taking off. The plane, in my mind, the plane was taking off and you drove into it. So you were on the plane.
Sure.
And you get out of the car and you now have to get your way to the pilot seat.
Okay.
Okay. So you get out and you're I'm going to hijack this plane. And you start running through and all of a sudden guys in bulletproof vests come out and they're not today. And they start trying to fist fight you. There's 2 of them. They're massive. They're 2 feet taller than you.
Okay. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I just want to push them off the plane.
You just want to push them off the plane.
And I have this incredible passive that just says, I'm stronger than you.
Yes! You are. How do you do it? The hatch is still open behind you. What do you want to do? It's starting to close?
Yeah. I'm Din Viesel,
Yeah, you are.
and I'm stronger than you.
Yes, you absolutely are.
And I'm just gonna pick some motherfuckers up and throw them out of the back of this plane.
I love it. Yeah, like you grab them by like the wife beater that's just barely visible underneath their bulletproof vest, and you just like huck one of them, and like the other one goes, "No, run!" And like in that moment of his perpetual grief, you
by
just,
the
like,
belt buckle,
yeah,
by the back of the shirt.
you just like fling him around and huck him, and they are both out the back of the plane, like they're gone. And you're able to continue forward. You get to like the pilot's quarters, and the door is like closed; it's sealed shut. And you can like you bang on the door, and you hear a muffled voice, kind of respond. How are you gonna get into this cabin?
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Freaking hell yeah! Roll Furious for me.
I love to roll Furious. I have better luck. I have the exact same dice pool for both. It does not matter which one I'm rolling.
It literally doesn't, but it's like the game knows.
That's a 12.
Okay, you kick the door as hard as you can, and you are able to, like, you see a dent in it, and you feel a shock. It's hurt your knee a bit to do that, so -1 gas for me.
Okay, sure.
And the door is starting to give way, but it hasn't quite opened up yet.
I'm gonna kick it again.
Do it again.
That was the cheapest way I've ever rolled, but it worked.
I loved it.
That's a 13 again.
Okay, yeah, so you kick, and it, like, the door flies open, and you, like, step in, you kind of limp a little bit, you've got some sweat, because it's Miami, it's hot, and you look to see who's flying the plane, and it's your best friend. He's tied to the plane, and there's an explosive strapped to his chest, and you know in that moment, you, like, have a flashback to, like, one of your other friends that was kidnapped years ago.
Right.
By someone you never caught, and you knew that they were blown up while driving a tractor. And you realize it's been a grudge this whole time. And your best friend turns and looks at you and goes, "Not this way, man."
Jerry!
Jerry comes hobbling up from the car.
Yeah.
And he witnesses the hacking device, or the explosive strapped to, what's your best friend's name?
Oh God, did we not?
No,
I
we
thought
have-
my friend had a name.
Well, Jerry's the hacker. Who's your friend?
I thought, did we not name him?
No, we haven't named anybody until their intro.
No, we've named somebody else.
No,
I thought.
it's just Jerry.
Really?
Yeah, I promise you.
I'm losing my mind. Okay. I'm trying to think. Do you have a name here?
I came up with Jerry. Let's do
We're gonna call him Aces.
Aces? That's genius. That's so good. So Jerry runs up and sees the Aces is just covered in explosives as they're flying this plane. And Jerry goes,
Jerry, have you ever hacked a bomb?
"I can hack anything. I can hack a planet." And Jerry walks up with their little laptop, and they sit down and, like, without looking at you, "But I'm gonna need you to keep them away." And as they say that, you turn around, and surprisingly, there are more people coming, like, down the hall at you.
Down the hall of the plane?
Yeah, like, you, like, ran, like, you have no idea how they came in here. They are dressed like ninjas, though.
I know whose work this is. I'm gonna pick up another just conspicuously placed, like, giant spanner.
Amazing, yes.
I'm gonna fight these ninjas.
Okay, yeah, just roll me one Furious roll, because we've already established that you're stronger than everybody, but I just want to see if they get to land any hits.
Yeah, you're good. That's a 10.
Did you roll your stunt? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting hurt in the
You're
process.
getting hurt, so go ahead and -2 gas for me.
Sure.
But yeah, you are still subduing them. Like, they're shoddy ninjas. Like, they got onto the plane, you're not sure how they did it.
No, they're good ninjas. I'm just better.
Correct.
I'm built different.
I'm built different. And you can hear, like, beep boop sounds as Aces goes, "It's not worth it, just leave me." And as they say that,
Aces, we never leave family.
You hear a beep beep as the explosives just fall off of his chest. And Jerry does a knowing smile, seems to spit tobacco that they've had this entire time and no one realized it, and goes, "I'm just that good." And he then relays to Aces, "We got to get to the penthouse."
Yeah,
that's where they're keeping
I
them.
looked at Aces and I'm like, "Aces, this is just like Ibiza."
And Aces, like, looks at you, like, eyes, like, wide and terrified for a split second before going determined.
Yeah, Aces is like, it didn't work in Ibiza.
It didn't.
It's like, that's before we had family, Aces.
And he holds his hand out to you so you can do the like lock, like fist.
Yeah. We're in the same room.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. So we're gonna again kind of like flash forward as the plane like dips into some like beautiful clouds. And when we come out the other side again, it's totally nighttime. The sun is just starting to rise over the ocean, and so it's this beautiful like pink and yellow as like we have like a drone shot around this penthouse with like a bunch of windows. We see just by the balcony, there's your wonderful partner. She's standing there. Her hair is down and she's dressed beautifully. However, she does have a handcuff like on the railing, and she turns to the inside of the building. She goes, "You don't know what's gonna happen. You have no idea what hell you've unleashed." And you just hear like a laugh as she turns and catches the plane approaching. She smiles and goes, "Ibiza."
Yeah,
what do you
so
do?
we see the plane flying towards the building, and it just starts tearing up.
Amazing.
Almost perfectly vertically.
Oh my god.
And we're getting above the top of this building, and we're going to drop a fucking car off the back.
Holy shit, yes you are. Go ahead, I will take either.
They stole my amnesic girlfriend. I'm furious.
Okay, and actually, I'm gonna do this because anyone in the game can do this. I'm gonna flashback. I'm gonna flash back to Ibiza the first time.
We're flashing back to Ibiza.
We're flashing back to Ibiza.
Okay.
This time, what was the take in Ibiza?
What was the what?
Like the take. Like what were you there in Ibiza getting?
So when we were in Ibiza, we were trying to steal. There was this like next generation engine, and we wanted it.
Okay.
So we were going into a factory, and the best way to do it in Ibiza,
Mm-hmm.
and the situation's changed a little, but the best way to do it in Ibiza was to drop a tank from a plane.
Amazing.
And the parachute just wasn't big enough. The tank was going too fast.
Yep.
We survived it.
Yeah.
But barely.
Yeah. There's that flashback to Ibiza, and part of the reason was that there were the bay didn't like open fast enough to like get the tank out. Does that make sense? Like you needed to open it at a certain point in time so the tank could reach terminal velocity at the appropriate like point. And like all we see is just kind of like a series of shots where they're like black and white and really like jarring, and there's like a button on the side of the plane that like clearly needed to be pressed and wasn't. But you know now that it needs to be pressed, so you're gonna get +2 on this next approach.
Hell yeah.
Okay, roll me a furious roll.
Yeah. So it's 2 plus, it's 6, 10, 12, 15.
15? Okay, yeah.
So I think as we see us in the plane, I'm like, Ace is like, I'm gonna drop you. I'm like, no, Aces. We have to go higher. And we're just gonna keep climbing.
Amazing.
The atmosphere's getting thin up where we are. It's not clear how this plane can make this sort of height.
Yeah, no.
We're not
seeing,
asking
like, ice
questions.
like form on the outside. Jerry's like, I can feel it in my knees. Like, it's cold.
Jerry, you can always feel it in your knees. And you can see our breath.
Yeah.
It's starting. We are breathing heavy. The air is thin here.
Yeah.
And just before we pass out here, you can see like we're getting the like black vignette climbing in on the sides of the camera. Just before we pass out, I hit the button.
Fucking yes, you do. And like, there's that quiet sound, like total silence, as we watch this open, and the cars start free falling, and there's like 3, 2, 1, and then it's just a.
That sound?
Yes, as you start falling from the sky, there's sparks. It's like the bottom of the car scrapes out, and it like legit looks like fairy dust. As your car is now plummeting directly at this penthouse. What's the next step?
We're gonna wait till we're at the right level.
Okay.
And then we're gonna hit the parachute button.
Okay.
The big conspicuous parachute button that we just didn't see because of the angle of the shots
in
previously.
In my mind, it's not even a button. It's like a lever. Like you pull down.
Oh, there's
and
one
like,
actually in each side of the window, and I'm pulling them.
Yes. Okay, but you're gonna have to move fast to do this.
Okay. Again, it's the same dice pool. I just suck at fast.
It's okay.
We got a stunt, so that's 12 so far. Second stunt, 16.
Okay.
That's 3 stunts.
Oh my god!
So that's 20. But we're going to get a montage here.
Yes!
So I'm just going to tell you what happened, and we're going to roll with it.
Perfect.
So we see the car plummeting. There's beautiful sparkling fairy dust. Something with the NOS and the ice in the atmosphere here.
Uh-huh.
We get just to the right level.
Okay.
I pull my parachutes.
Yes.
We're plummeting. We stop.
Okay.
Parachutes come out.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect landing. We're coming towards the top of this building. I land perfectly between like two strange laser twip wires.
Twip wires, you know.
On the roof.
Yeah.
But we land the car perfectly.
Amazing.
Barely makes a sound when we hit the top.
Oh, so good.
We've somehow... I don't think we managed to alert anyone to the fact that a car literally landed on their roof.
And here's the thing, as the tires like touch down, you just hear another beep beep, and Jerry looks up and he's like, I hacked the cameras. Like, as you were falling, Jerry was actively hacking into their security system.
Perfect. Aces, part 2. And we'll see him later.
Yeah, Aces just takes the plane and continues to fly out of scene. You're on the roof of the penthouse. You are undetected. But your girlfriend in her heart knows that you're near. You can't hide love. As you are coming off the roof of the building, what's your plan?
I'm going to drive. So here's what you didn't know, Sarah. Is the building we're getting into is next door.
Yes, it fucking is! It absolutely is! You look across, and we've got like, it's a big old office building, and you can see the penthouse. So what I'm guessing is you're gonna try and jump off.
See, jumping would be too easy.
Tell me.
But there's just enough distance where this is gonna be hard. And here's where we see part 2 of the Ibiza plan.
Flashback.
So we get the flashback. The tank's falling.
Yeah.
We see the plane fly back under it.
Oh my god.
The plane twists this way. The tank hits the wings.
Holy shit.
It goes across the top.
Holy shit.
And directly into the side of the warehouse.
Amazing.
Now, it didn't work then because the warehouse was too thick. The plane was the tank was moving too fast.
Yeah.
It was too heavy.
Okay.
It was sort of a dumb stunt there.
Gotcha.
It's gonna work this time.
It's gonna work this time. We got a +2. So you're gonna faith jump off this building.
Yeah, so we're gonna jump off the building.
Aces is gonna bring the plane around.
We're gonna land on the plane wing.
Yes.
The plane's gonna twist, and we're gonna go right through the side of the penthouse window.
Yeah, you roll me fast or furious. Either way, I don't care.
This is furious.
Okay, this is wonderful.
This is pod racing. 15.
It's working.
That's one stunt, so we're at 19.
Okay.
This D4 likes me, and nothing else
really
does.
good.
That's 22.
Okay, yeah.
With a stunt.
So I just want to be clear, the game qualifies like nearly impossible as like a 20-something. So, but you beat it. Yeah, a 21 is nearly impossible. You've done it.
Yeah.
You've done it. You've done nearly the impossible.
We've done the nearly impossible. And what we're going to do is, and we can ignore the mechanic behind it this time, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to ram into the side of this window.
Yes.
And that's going to be the stunt we take here.
Yeah, and I'm not going to like do
I'm sorry. That was a 23. I had a +2. I did not count.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, we're not going to roll this because I think that's boring. You explode through the side of this penthouse in your beautiful car, seemingly undamaged. It's actually pretty miraculous. As you pull in, and the room that you've like injected yourself in seems to be some sort of art gallery with like giant statues like in Roman columns like everywhere. And you're just like, you land and you bump and you're able to drift around and you're like taking out statues as you go. Like, and you're just seeing like heads and arms fly. There's like one where it's like supposed to be like a David and you were the one that knocked the arms off, and it's very good. And you continue on before you stop like at an elevator to get to the floor where your girl is.
Okay, yeah. Just into a conspicuously placed freight elevator?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so I think the door's open.
How'd they get those statues up there? It had to have been a freight elevator.
Yeah, Jerry has hacked the elevator.
It's already
open. This was always part of the plan. We drift directly into it.
the elevator.
Car turns around.
Yeah.
Backs up. We just hear like a tink from the back of... We hear... That's the noise, right? As the back bumper hits.
Yeah,
just
like barely.
Barely taps
and then you hear the bing of the elevator as the doors close.
Yep.
Because Jerry's already ahead of you. You hear across your radio, Aces go, "It ain't like Ibiza."
Yeah, and then we're going to cut back to my girlfriend real fast.
Please do.
Who I think heard the like slight tink.
Oh my god, yes!
she's ready for this.
We watch as like the hair on her arm just like raises a little bit. She gets a cold chill.
The other thing we see is she goes to move her hand away. She has detached herself from...
Yeah, of course she has.
She's just
clever.
been waiting.
Yeah.
She's just been waiting. She's known this is coming.
Yeah. This is when the like intense like the Ocean's 11 heist music kicks in, where it's like, oh shit, like, oh my gosh, I want to flashback.
Yeah.
I want to flashback to your party, your family sitting around the dinner table, you with the beer in your hand, silently nodding, as you have planned out your perfect revenge plot. You're gonna let your greatest enemy think he's kidnapped your entire family. Right. But really, it was...
This has been an art heist the whole time.
It's been your job the entire time.
And I think that's why we see her undo it.
Yes.
So we get, in her flashback here, of her captured, she's just, they turn around, she pulls some lockpicks out of her bra. They underestimated her.
100%.
Misogynist.
She wanted to be kidnapped. They helped
Do you think
her.
they could have kidnapped her
No,
if she didn't want this?
Not in a million years. She is a weapon, both physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Take +2 to your next approach.
Yeah, so what we see, though, she unlocks herself.
Yeah.
These dumbasses put her next to their biggest treasure.
What a fucking idiot.
And she grabs, what is the big treasure in this? What's the most expensive piece of art this bullshit art collector owns?
It's a full platinum bust of To Love, encrusted in diamonds.
Okay. Yeah, and we see she just gets a hand on it.
Yeah.
She's ready for it.
Yeah.
And as the flashback ends, I think this is... We've seen a Fast and Furious movie. The shooting on them, good sometimes, terrible other times. And as the flashback ends, I think the screen... the flashback scenes are the elevator doors. And we see it open, her face splitting in half.
Yes.
My car driving straight through it. She takes off. My back windows are open.
Amazing.
She's going to dive. I'm just going to keep driving.
Oh my god.
You see, I have faith in her.
Yeah.
Ability to dive.
You guys have this really beautiful moment where she's like turning with the thing and you look at her and just like nod through the window. And like she just like, and like it lingers like back and forth like 4 times. It's like with your eyes, she's like, I love you so much. I think you're so great. God, I love you. We're gonna have sex later.
When we go home, we're boning. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So she dives into the back of the car.
Okay.
Do we need to make a roll for this?
I think we do. I think it's gonna be fast. Because again, it's very quick-witted. It's very like, who knows if we're gonna be able to pull this off? Like, because it is, you trust in her, you have complete faith. But like,
I don't have as much faith in myself as I do in her in this moment.
Yeah, like you start, like, Ibiza did not go this well, and it's kind of lurking in the back of your head, like shit, real fast.
Cool. And she just got her flashbacks. We're going to take a +2 on this.
I'm going to take that +2, for sure.
Great.
Holy shit, you didn't even need it.
That's a 22 +
Oh my
2, 24.
God. Describe to me what this looks like.
Yeah, so I think it just goes off without a hitch.
It super does.
So my window's rolled down. In a moment of worry, I start to hover my foot above the brake. Like, I have to slow down. I'm moving too fast. And I'm like, no. She knows what she's doing.
She and I have never gone too fast.
Yeah.
Pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal. I got a 4. I'm going to hit the NOS.
Fucking hell yeah, you are.
I hit the NOS. She can jump. She leaps perfectly through the back window of the car.
Yeah.
I go out the side window.
Amazing. Holy shit.
And we hit Ibiza Part 3 as Aces and Jerry are perfectly timed.
Yes.
Pulling the plane through the other side. I land on a wing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now the trick here is, since we last saw them, there's a hook that's come up.
Yeah, they're going to catch the car.
And it's going to catch the front axle
They're
of the
going to
car.
100% catch the car. For sure they're catching that car.
This is just fast.
Yeah, this is 100% fast.
If anything has ever been a fast roll,
it's this.
Me hitting my brake fast enough.
Yeah.
And I have a -3 on this. I did just hit the NOS.
You did just hit the NOS.
For fun.
Yeah, but it's okay. I believe in us. I shouldn't have.
Our faith was misplaced. We rolled a 4.
Okay, so here's what happens. The hook comes out and you're feeling confident. Like you're like, it's not like Ibiza, it's not like Ibiza, it's not like Ibiza. And you watch as the front of the car like like you're getting close, and then someone with an RPG comes out of nowhere and launches it, and it hits the back of the
role-playing game?
A role-playing game that you can purchase at +1exp.com. That's not it. Go to like our Twitter or whatever. It's fine. Listen, the rocket hits the back of the car and explodes. Actually, no. The RPG is rushing towards. Your girl grabs a gun and shoots it. So
She shoots the fucking rocket out of the sky.
She tries to, and the explosion pushes the car so the trajectory is off. The car is now spiraling towards the ground, loose. It's still intact. She did, in fact, take out the RPG before it hit the car, and the plane is going to have to swoop around to try and catch it. You are on the wing of the plane. What do you want to do?
I'm going to make a fast roll.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what for yet. And we're just going to see how it goes.
Okay, I'm about it. Let's do this.
You trust me.
I do. As you're doing that, I want to montage, or I want to like cut to the girlfriend who's looking up and terrified and sees as like your main nemesis is like lowering the RPG with this like horrible little grimace on his face.
So I rolled a 14, but I did get a stunt here.
Okay.
And I think this stunt, trying to think what I haven't used here yet. I'm going to appeal. We see my rival on the ground, and I'm like, neither of us wants to see us go out this way.
Can I interject?
Sure.
So we're in Ibiza. This nemesis, we were flashing back to Ibiza, where they were the ones like are also in the car. They were in the plane. And it was your girlfriend, but there was someone else. It was their partner that was lost in Ibiza, and that's what caused the rift. And so there's this weird parallelism where it's like this guy knows the pain of like losing a girl, and so when we flash forward to you staring at this person, like, please just show me that there's an ounce of goodness left in you.
So I don't think that's why I'm staring. I think we're staring. We're mortal enemies at this point.
Okay.
Right?
I'm here for it.
Me falling off the top of a plane because you failed to hit me with an RPG, is that really how you want to kill me?
Oh, fuck yeah, that's sick.
That's so boring.
I love it.
This is how I'm going out?
Yeah.
This?
You just whisper, is that all you got? And somehow, at where they are standing, he hears it.
Yeah, it's one of those, I have a window perfectly cracked.
Yeah.
The acoustics are just right.
Yeah.
Beam straight to his ear, and he drops the gun.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, as my car spins, I hit another mystery button we haven't seen before, and a grappling hook out of the front of the car.
Okay, I'm going to say yes. I want us to flash back to you, like, putting that button in, and Jerry asking, what's that for?
Well, you see in Ibiza when it didn't go right. We were too close to the ground, a parachute wouldn't have worked. But if we had caught the bottom axle of the plane...
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tell me what you're doing. We're back in real life.
Well, you see, I rolled these dice before I tried to pull this stunt.
That's true.
So that's an 18.
But we just did a flashback, so you get a +2.
That's with the +2.
Okay.
That's an 18, and I take a stunt. My stunt here was appeal.
Yeah.
To get him to stop firing at me. So we're probably going to just lower the difficulty on this one a little bit.
That's fine. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, so we see, as my car is spiraling off, I hit a button. I make eye contact with him, and I reach back and smack the button.
Can you say that you smack the button like flipping the bird?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Perfect. We flick him off, we hit the bird, grappling hook on the plane. The plane starts climbing again.
I love this.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're getting the fuck out of here.
Now, this isn't how I wanted to get the fuck out of here, hanging off the bottom of the plane.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah, but I'm like, hey babe, how was the museum?
And she kind of looks at you, like sweat dripping down her, like, and gives you that, like, are you kidding me look, as she hands you the hard-won relic, and she goes, I think ours is better.
I mean, they did just lose their best piece.
And they really did. They fucking suck.
And we fly off into the sunset.
You 100% fly off. It's sunrise. As
Sunrise.
the sun is now, like, pulling up over the ocean. Aces, you just hear, like, the classic, like, woo-hoo, like, over the radio.
Jerry, I think we hear over the radio is, get a room, you two.
100% you do. As we, like, pan back to, like, your nemesis standing, like, he falls to his knees and just like, and then like hands down on the terrace and like screams before looking into the sun and goes, "You can't outrun me forever," as we hard cut.
Perfect.
I'm really proud of us. That was a good adventure.
That was great.
We didn't write any of that down. We just did it.
Yeah, that was just off the cuff.
I love it.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, so anyways, we're at PAX for everybody, and we just played Renegade Racers, the best illegal street racing TTRPG on the scene today. You can check it out at itch.
itch.io/Zoom, or you can go to the Plus One EXP store, which is plus1exp.com.
And you can get a beautiful hard copy. We're going to be playing more games and doing more stuff. But Keegan, this is our world. Again, I'm Sarah. That's Keegan.
Woo!
And that's us. We'll see you later, guys. Oh, enjoy your pizza.
Oh, enjoy your pizza.